Okay, also we're up to Daf Vav Beis. Still discussing the Sugi of Dreams. We'll try to get through this today. So the story goes as follows. We're up to Shalom ben Dama ben Achoyso Shabishma. So he asked nephew of Yishmael, Re'isi Shnei Lachya Shenishru. What about, I saw a dream, I had my cheeks came out, fell out, Amar Shnei Gdudi Roimi Yatzu Alecha. What happened was, this represents two legions of Romans, soldiers that want to do bad to you. Umesu. Amalei bar Kapora, the Rebbe. Re'isi. Choitmi shenisha. My nose came out. Amalei charoin af istalik. That's good. It means the charoin af of Kadosh Baruch Hu, the anger left you. Amalei re'isi shnei yada shenechtuchu. Amalei le'titztarach l'maisinach. You won't, that's good, you won't need to work with your hands. My legs were cut. Yeah, it means it's a good sign. It means you won't have to walk anywhere. You'll have a sus. Saw in a dream. You'll die in Adar. You won't see Nisa. Sorry. Yeah, well, so yeah, Amal, you translated Ba'adusa Misas, but also to the that you'll die with honor, and you won't have any Nisyanis. Utstuki. Amal Utstuki the Bishmo, I'm pouring oil into olives. Had relations with his mother because that's the oils from the olive, and he puts it back in the olive. So he's putting the zera back where it came from. Saw that they took out a star. A tooth. Sorry, they pulled out a tooth. So. No, a star. Sorry. We took out a star, I think. Omer, we'll see the answer. Yeah. In other words, it means you kidnapped a Jew, a star. I swallowed it. You sold him and you consumed his value. By selling, you're taking the money. You sold for I saw my eyes are kissing, touching each other, kissing each other. So it's like the eyes is like your sister, It's like a person has two eyes and next to each other. It's like his sister. So you had relations with the sister. I'm like, I kissed the moon. Committed adultery. Amalei Chazi, the tuna, the asa. So they're walking in the tuna is the shade of the hadats, of the tree, or the hadassim of the flower, the bush. So he said, that's called, you're going into the shade, into the space of the Nar Murasa. I forget why is it Das Nar Murasa. Remember why that is. One second. think he's going to explain it. That's why it's not a marasa. That the fact he's going to the shade of the marasa, he's boiled not a marasa. Amalei chazoi tunam miloi v'humatatoy. So the shade is on top, and he's below. Amalei mishkafech chafuch. It was the way you had a relationship was the opposite. You weren't. She was above him. Amalei chazi urvi dehadri lepuria. Saw that ravens are coming back to are coming around his bed. Amalei ishtecha zansa. That means your wife was Mizan. I mean, Hashem Harbe, for many men. The ravens are similar to the men that are Mizan. Amalei chazai yoini dehadri lepuria. See that a dove is around the bed. Like Noshim Harbe Timesa, you were Mizan of many women. Like Chazin Nakatreya in Parachin, I'm like Tati Noshim. Nosam. You married two women, Pitat Sinan, well again, and you released them without a get. Amalei Chazai, the Klifna Beya, I said peeling eggs, Amalei Shichvi Komishaleches. You're removing, you're stealing like from the mason. You take off the clothing of the mason. So Amalei says to her, listen, this guy, remember this is Stuki, he's telling all the dreams. And he says to her, listen, Kula Yisno, they're all true, I admit to what you're accusing me. They're all true with me. Bar, except for this, the lesser. You know, he's saying, I'm taking off the mason and this. I don't know what you're talking about. I would never do that. In the meantime, a lady came, and she said to him, this coat, this glima, that's michse, someone he's using, the mace, the one that you're wearing is from mace. You're wearing a mace, a dead person's clothing. Shachtia, you took it off from him. Amalei. So he said to him, Chazai, Damali, Shavlak Avucha Nichseim. Yeah, okay, fine. That was the Amalei. He says a new one now. Chazai, the Amalei, Shavek Lecha Avucha Nichse Kaputya. They told him, your father left you inheritance in a place called, in what's called Kaputko, in Pikaputko. So that means, so he asked him, do you have any possessions there? Does your father have something? Love. Also, Lavucha, the Kaputka, your father was there? Love. I don't know what you're talking about. So in Cain, it doesn't mean the place Kaputka. It means it's telling you something else. It's Kappa Kishura. It's a beam in your house. It's Kappa. He kshura Rosh Peres. Kappa is that means beam. That's what kappa it means. A way of saying a beam, something in your house. It's in the roof of your house. Asar zil chazi kappa. The reish asara. Go look for the 10th one. Shehimalei zuzit. So that's what it meant. It meant you should check the kaput, the beam. You see a well, Roya Shalom. Yaakov Avdi Yitzchak, Yidachal V'Yimla Tasham Be'er Ma'im Chaim. They dug a well and they found them Ma'im Chaim. And also, what's a Torah? Shouldn't go to what's a Chaim. It's a right for Torah, Ma'im Chaim. That's Torah, Chaim is Torah. Ksiv Hacha, Be'er Ma'im Chaim. Rav Chaim Manish. No, it simply means life, you'll live. Omer Rav Chanan Shloish Shleim was saying. Shlomos, the three types of peace. There's nar, three things that represent peace. There's nar, the river, tzipor, a bird, and a gdeira, and a pot. Nahar, dichsiv, hinini noita ele kenar shalom. Let's see that the nar is peace. Tzipor, dichsiv, kitzipoirim, afois, keinigan, yogin, Hashem, tzvokis. It's also Hashem will protect. Gdeira, dichsiv, Hashem, tishbos, shalom. That's, tishbos is, the pot is cooking with peace, shalom. Now, if it's a pot, if you see it, again, you saw these all in dreams. So if you see the dream of a pot, it means without meat, shaninu. The portion, because the pasuk says, the portion kasher b'sidu kibasar b'toich kalachas. So there, it's a mashal of a klala, something bad, meat in the pot indicates something bad, and therefore that can't be shalom. You see a river. Now, here we're going to see a concept, the next few lines, that when you do see something in the dream, it's important to right away grab onto what it means is a positive way to keep it positive. So if you see an arm, you should right away say, you should say the pasuk of Nar Shalom, peace. You don't want to say a tsar, a bad, a limiting nar. Arayat sipor, see a bird. That the birds protect. It's like it's a klala. It's a description of the Jewish people being noididais, that they're being exiled for the place. Araya Gedeira b'chaloim. Yashkim go Yeshem Tishbois Shalom. Because you're going to post a Safos Safos Safos. That's a negative connotation. Pots boiling over or something. It's something said in a call. Araya Anovim b'chaloim. Grapes, so it depends which grapes. Yashkev anovim b'midbar koidim shekven. You should say like anovim b'midbar. Koidim shekven pasuk achar anvime inve rush. It's something about maybe being poor with the grapes. Har b'cholam. If you see har b'cholam, if you see a mountain in a dream, Yashkev yom ma novu al harim ragloi. Vibasa. Koidim shitim pasuk achar to say the bad pasuk harim esa bechi with them crying on the mountain. Nay, haraya shofar b'chalim. If you see a shofar, yashkem yamim we talk about a gadol. Koidim shitim pasuk achar tikum shofar begiva, which is a battle. Haraya kelev b'chalim. If you see a dog, yashkem yamim yechutz kelev b'shayna. Commissioner Pasracha v'Klovim Azei Nefesh Ari Aryeh Shoeg Milo Yira Kedim Shekemen Pasracha B'Chol Alei Aryeh Misvava Roy Tiglachas the Chaloim. If you see being shaved in the Chaloim, Yashkev Yom Yigalech V'Chalef V'Silois B'Yosef Commissioner Pasracha Im Galchti V'Sor Mimeni Koichi. There, if you cut it. I think it's Bashimshin, right? You cut his hair, he'll lose his strength. Arayik bear b'chalim. If you see a well, b'chalim, yashke v'yoyim bear ma'im chayim. You should say bear ma'im chayim. Because you're going to kakir beer meimel. Arayik kana b'chalim. Yashke v'kana rotzutz li shofar. See, a reed, rotus, bends, doesn't break. Kodim shikibin pasuk achi ni b'tachtu ha'mishatech akone, a rotus. Talking about a roy kone b'chaloim yitzapil chochma. You should expect. Now we're saying, okay. Now we're going back to basic interpretation. When you see a kone, expect wisdom. Shneim ar kone b'chochma, kone b'chochma. That's wisdom. Konim. Multiple yitzap of the bina. Shabakol kanyacha kinanecha kona bina. Omnam zera. Koyi zera Sorry. Omer Abzeira. Kara, if you see a gourd or kura is also grows on the palm tree, is a hard part on the palm. Kira, wax. Kanya, all these things, kula mailan l'chalma. These are all good. Tanya, ein mar gluyin. Don't see gluyin, a pumpkin. Elamishu yarishamayim, kol koicha. Araya shor b'chalam. Yashgan b'chosher adolay. Come shigana pazayacha. You shor, you shor. Thought about it. Chanishon, there are 5 things about the shore. Oichel tzara misasa. If you eat meat, you become wealthy. Nokhu ha'ava le'bonim shemenan chim b'Torah. Noshchu yisurin boyin alov. If he gets bitten, yisurin with a batu derech choyken is down. He has to go far away. Rachvu v'oyle l'dula. The riding on the vatani rachvu makes l'kasha had the rachav hu the tura. If he's riding, that's gdula. Had the rachav tura the day. If the ox is riding him, then it's bad. So roya chamor b'chaloim. Yitzapel Yeshua. Donkeys. Yeshua shema hinei malachecha u'yover l'chad tzadik v'noishu u'ani reichav al chamor. Roya chatul b'chaloim. Cat. Ba'asa the car is shunra. Now, depends how you call a cat. The cat's called shunra. The nasis lo shira noah. If a cat's called shinra, nasis lo shinuira. Roya anov mi'alayin the others if they're white. Whether it's the season or not, Yafis. Shchayra is Bizman, and Yafis the season the good, Shalom Bizman and Royas. Arayas, Sus, Lovan Bechaloim. If you see a white horse, if it's walking calmly or running, chasing Yafiloi. If it's Adam, if it's red, Benachas Yafe, Rodif Kosha. Arayas, Shema Bechalam. Tfilas Nishmoyos. You see a Yishmael. And now Yishmael means Dafka Yishmael ben Avram, son of Avram. Tired, but just an Arab Amaloi. Right, come Buchalam Nisus Salam Shamayim, Yitzilua, Meno, Amruchamim ben Abchanina, Makra, Anoiche Ed Mitzrayim, Anoiche Eldayim, Gamola. Ronachman Mitzrayim, Yochagam, Hashem Yavich Toskala, Thomas Arayim, Pinchas Buchalam, Pela Nasus, have a Nesara, Pale Buchalim, an elephant, Playas Nasus, multiple miracles Nasus. That's sorry, not Plois, sorry, Pil B'chalim. Yeah, Plos Nasalol, sorry. Pilim sees several elephants. Pili Plois, Nasalol, Tanikom Nichai, several. Chutz with a pil gel, that's not a good thing. When a Koif Lakasha, on the Misare, God on the Misare. If it has a saddle, it's good. If it doesn't, that's not good. Okay, stop here by a Raya.